welcome back. Got the boys down for a nap right now, so I thought now was as good time as any to make a video. This week I am going to talk about what to do when timeouts don't work for your foster child. I think that was kind of a rough thing for my wife and I to learn when we initially got our placement. Our oldest foster son has some behavioral issues whenever he comes home from visits, and I think initially we were getting frustrated with what was going to work for him discipline-wise, and I think anybody who's been in foster care long enough knows that every child is different and not everything is going to work. So you definitely have to go through a lot of trial and error, and it definitely took us a lot to get to what works for our boy. So initially we tried doing timeouts. Timeouts were a nightmare, putting it lightly. We would just do nose in the corner and then a minute for how old they were. So in his case, it was 3 minutes, and it definitely didn't go well. We had a lot of meltdowns, a lot of crying, kicking, screaming, not standing in the corner. We tried just sitting in a chair. That didn't work. We tried, then we went to time-ins. So that was at the recommendation of our oldest foster son's home-based therapist. So we tried that, and that didn't really work either, because then he would just act out next to you instead of amongst everybody else. So that didn't work. Then we tried just going to his room, sitting on his bed. We personally don't have toys in their room for that purpose. Just we want their room to be where they sleep. So we have a playroom for them with all of their toys, and in their room, it's just their beds, their dresser. It's kind of their calm down space. We didn't want a lot of extra stimulation in there. So we tried that. Again, we had some issues with our oldest not staying in his room or trying to get attention by trying to move furniture, which was interesting. What we ended up doing that has been working great for our foster son is a calm down corner. And in this calm down corner, we have one of those play pop-up tents. I'll put some pictures so that you guys can see. We ended up doing a play pop-up tent that is, I enjoy a good pun, so it is a rocket ship for when he needs space. So I was pretty proud of that. But and in that spaceship, we have a reading pillow and a blanket, and then we have some sensory toys. I'll put some more pictures, but we made some sensory bottles, which were really super easy to make. Just a water bottle and some baby oil, glitter, food coloring, just instant excitement. So they really enjoy that. And I put one of those little Scentsy packs, in the scent Just Breathe, in there as well, just to it's their calm down space. And we're kind of to the point now where we can tell when the boys are kind of on edge and ready to, any little thing can just set them over. So instead of making it a punishment, it's a positive reward to go into the calm down tent, and encourages them to work and use new coping skills instead of immediately going into that meltdown tantrum mode, which has just been fantastic. Definitely has helped us a lot. We have, whenever they go in there, I put on some spa music on my phone, just something really quiet, for them to just sit in there and relax. And whenever they're ready to come back out and join us in whatever activity we were doing where they got put in the calm down corner, then they can come back out. This has also been super awesome for immediately after visit with their biological parents. I think I've said this before, but we have 2 children out of 5, and I think that visits are very overwhelming for them. We don't have any other children, so this is a very different environment for them. It's a lot quieter. There's, not as a lot going on, so they can actually I think coming home is definitely like a decompressing time for them. It's a little harder for them to adjust back to our routine in life. So when they get home, we put them in the calm down corner so that they can just have some time to relax. And I've actually caught our oldest foster son in there sometimes doing some little breathing techniques that we've taught him. Whenever he gets frustrated or angry, we tell him to blow out candles. So he sits there with his hands and blows out each candle. And again, that's kind of a sensory thing that really helps him. So to see him in there practicing those coping skills on his own without us prompting it has just been amazing, and something that we're really proud of him. And whenever, anytime that he's in there and we notice that he's doing those coping skills on his own, it is just a party when he comes out. We're just telling him how good of a job he did and that was so great, and that anytime he feels upset, he should try doing those things instead. And we've definitely seen a big difference in him behaviorally since doing those things. So yeah, we're just really excited that we finally found something that worked. And again, this might not help everybody. Everybody's different. But it has definitely helped us, and I thought it was worth sharing. So I will definitely post some pictures below, and I'll put the recipe or instructions for how to make that sensory bottle, because that was really cool. We did like a galaxy theme again because I'm corny and wanted to make it a space theme. I love a good theme. So yeah, so I'll post those below, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me them in the comments below, and I will be sure to answer them. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.